Yep, book is out, Clubhouse guidebook, and it's the #1 new release. Yay, first published book on Clubhouse, super excited. Coach Deb wrote the book with my friends Alicia Little and Angie Norris, both on the cover. Clubhouse guidebook, you can get it clubhousebook.com, but I'm also going to share where you can get it completely free, or at least I might, if you subscribe and you hit the bell so that you get notified every time I do a new video either about Clubhouse or growing your business online. Aloha, I'm Coach Deb, and today I want to talk a little bit about Clubhouse and how do you succeed if you're just starting out and you're like, okay, what do I do now? I'm on Clubhouse, I got the invite, I got the coveted invite, I'm finally there, but now what do I do first? So the first thing you want to do is get a good username. I'm Coach Deb everywhere, so it's Coach Deb, all one word, and it has the @ symbol there. If you have something like that, if you're Realtor Dave or Fitness Jeff or Serendipity Sandra, like it blends in with your brand and your name, great. But don't do something that's some long name or long word or company brand that doesn't have your personal name in it. Because if you think about it, just like at a in-person event and you have a panel, or if it's a party, we want to refer to people by their names, not by like, oh, Coca-Cola sitting over here in the third row, why don't you come up and speak, right? Brands, eventually they'll be on Clubhouse, but right now, think of it like LinkedIn where it's your real name. So again, I'm Coach Deb, so either your first and last name, or again, if you have a brand name like myself, they call it an alias, but fair warning, you can only change your alias once. So it's only for people who truly have that alias as a name, like E40, that's his alias, that's his brand, that's who he is, that's what he is everywhere. So he's E40, you get the point. But again, only once. And it's attached to your phone number. Some people joined on Android, they were Android users, but they got an iPad or a $200 iPhone, and now they're switching over to Android. As long as it's that number, then you don't need a new account to start over. You just make sure you join or sign up on the Play Store, download the app, and then use the same exact phone number that you were using before. And then voila, it's the same users, same followers, same people you're following, same clubs that you've started, joined, everything is the same. You just now have it on your Android phone. So the second thing you want to do after you get the username is you want to get a great headshot. So best thing is big headshot of your face, right like front and center so that they meet your face. So, because right now it's an audio-based app, so it's not video, so they're not talking to you and seeing you talk and getting your mannerisms to get to know you. They're only seeing your face, so make sure you get your face as big as possible in the shot. And then this background here, we would use Canva or Avatar Profile Maker or Avatar Maker. Anyway, if you go on the App Store and you just type profile Instagram, like profile maker Instagram. I think the one that I use is Avatar Maker. I don't know if that's still available, but if you do a search, you'll find plenty of free profile creators that'll create your profile picture in a circle, because again, it's a circle that you'll see. It's kind of like an oblong, but whatever. It's not geometry. I'm not talking about shape. So it's this circular picture, and then you eliminate the background. So you wouldn't have you wouldn't have this French diploma, you wouldn't have the computer in the background, the bookshelves, you wouldn't see the office background. This would just be bright a color. For me, it's yellow because the brand is matching the book. Your brand color might be purple, so you might have a big purple background. The biggest thing is you want to create it and then stick with it. It's not like the other apps where you constantly change it. Actually, MySpace, we would constantly change it, and that would alert people that you've changed it. In this particular case, you want to be recognizable instantly. When they see you in the audience, you want to be pulled up on stage because you're going to get to know friends, and they're going to always recognize me by the bright yellow circle behind, or bright yellow background behind my big old face, right front and center.
Okay, before we go to the next step in setting up a winning profile on Clubhouse, let's quickly show you exactly how you can remove a background for a picture and then create a profile with a border around your picture for Clubhouse to upload as your winning profile picture. First, let's go to Canva. You see this Canva app right in the lower right. You open up any design or you just upload a picture. In this particular case, you see the picture that's uploaded on an Instagram post. So you just click on any picture. This could be a picture, just a picture without this. So you click the picture and then you go to this effects in the lower bottom right. You click on effects and then you click on background remover. It's as easy as that. And you see the little spinning wheel. It takes a couple seconds. Of course, it's erasing all of the background, all of the black and the gold and the lights, and voila, there you go. You have your picture with zero background. If I wanted to enlarge this, I could. It's obviously overlaid on top of this Instagram post. So let me show you. Let me close out effects. Let me show you how to do this. The next step in this, sorry, here we go. Let's minimize this. Let's say you have just the picture. Now you have no background. You simply save it. Save as a PNG. The PNG with a transparent background. I know this is page 1. I'm done there. It saves it to your photos. And voila, I'm going to send this to my Mac. It's over on my Mac. I can continue editing, or I just save it to my phone. So now I leave Canva. I'm done removing a profile background. No background is there. So it's really cool when you are doing this for your carousel posts. If you want to put like half of your face and body on one side and then half on the other, you just click on it and then you drag it like over here. And then on the next one, you'd have the other half of your face. So that's a little bit on using these no background pictures for a carousel post, but that is for a different tutorial. In this particular one, we're done with Canva, and now we will go to the Avatar Maker app up here in the upper right. You can use any avatar maker. If you look on Instagram, there are plenty of profile makers. In this particular case, it's Avatar Maker. The last time I checked, someone said that it wasn't in the profile store. So again, whichever one you're looking, you just push that little plus, you go and find your picture. And in this case, I have a album with a bunch of pictures. So in this case, we're going to get the, let's say we're going to get the one without the background, and then we're going to bring your face in as front and center as possible because we want them meeting you and seeing a close-up of your face. Pick, and then voila, there it is. I like to do a screen capture there, boom. And then you can just literally scroll through here and see which colors, which circle you like the best. That one's fun with all of the social emojis, especially since I'm a social media strategist. That works for me, but something else might work for you a little bit better. You're gonna scroll through. There's some things that are festive, poker, some more basic, more simple. But again, you want something that really helps you stand out. Oh, this one I love because it's giving them a little subliminal of like. There you go. And then you just save it and you are done. You then just go into your pictures and upload it in your Clubhouse app. Simple. You go to Clubhouse app, you go to your profile picture, you click on your picture, and voila, there's your picture. You click on it, you pick from library, you go to your album. This is the most recent one, or you go here and you upload your picture. Let's say we use that one. I would say choose, and that's how it looks. I'm not going to do it for this case, but that is simply how you remove the background and then create a profile picture with a border around that's nice and bright for your face. And then voila, you're done. I like to use the one with the yellow because it matches the book. In the next tutorial, we'll show you how to add your Instagram account, your Twitter account, and then how to create a bio that sells your services or brand.
Third thing, most important thing is your bio, starting with the first 2 lines. Make sure the first 2 lines captivates them, pulls them in, either asking them a question. That's a unique way to create the bio, to trigger their brain to think about you, your brand, and engage with you. Maybe it's a problem that you can solve and you ask them a trigger question like that. Whatever it is, engage with them right off the bat, or tell them immediately who you are and what you do right off the bat so they want to follow you, because they're only going to see the first 2 lines. Now, you can write more. And in the book, we actually have several, let's see, here we go, a couple like profile examples here. And in the Kindle version, actually, it's in color. So I would recommend the Kindle. It's only $3. So, and anytime it's updated with a new version, we'll update the Kindle. So we show you examples of a really good profile. The biggest thing too is to use emojis. So use emojis in the profile. They're also, interestingly enough, searchable. The final tip here with the bio, before I get into a big long masterclass, which by the way, if you do want a masterclass, I'm going to do a free masterclass for my friends, followers, and people who are hitting the subscribe button. I'm going to get on my list and I'm going to blast it out for a free masterclass for writing your bio and succeeding on Clubhouse. It'll be more than just bio stuff. But the last tip here, and then I'll save the rest of the tips because I can go on and on and on. I could literally talk for the next 45 minutes in fast Jersey style. If you like it, put a comment below. If you don't like this fast style of me getting you as much information as possible, put that in the comments below, and then I will respond based on you and what you like. But the last tip here is when you write your profile, highly recommend you put it in a different app. I specifically use Evernote, it's my favorite app that exists on my phone. You could just use Notes as well, but make sure you're typing it up in this other app and this other file, because I learned from my mistake. I've lost it. I've typed up something, or I did something and I hit it, and there's like no undo button, at least on the iPhone. I don't know if you Android people have an undo button. If you do, I'm very jealous. Please put that in the comment below. But there's no undo button. Like if you backspace, backsplash, or hit a delete button, it's gone. And you've done all that work for nothing and you've wasted your time. I hate that. So let me save you time, energy, and effort. Type it up in a different app and then copy that whole thing, select all, and paste it in a Clubhouse. Now this final little part of this, putting it in another app, create 1, 2, 3 different profiles based on the rooms that you're in. So for instance, when I'm in mainstream media rooms like TV shows, film, Hollywood industry, because I work with celebrities, I help them grow their profile. I have all of my media, traditional media, my TV hosting background. I list myself as a producer who I've produced for, including Larry King, which is a big brag. But I have a profile that has all of that stuff that's going to impress that type of audience. But then I have another one that impresses the small business owner. Like they may not care about my media experience. They just want to know, how can I help them grow their mom and pop shop? So I have a specific profile for them for that. And I have a resource specifically for that small business owner versus the people in the Hollywood production industry that are looking for filmmakers and videographers and editors and tips like that. And by the way, I guess that's another tip. I keep saying I'm going to save this for the masterclass, but another thing is put a tip in there. Put a tip in your bio that's going to help the people in the room. And by the way, you can always change this, especially at the top of your profile, as people are checking you out and as you're getting on stage and contributing your thoughts and comments and helpful tips of the things in your industry. Put one of those tips, put a tip that you don't share on stage in that profile. And that will help you get pulled up on stages, get you speaking, especially if you address the person that is speaking. And oh my gosh, I can't just save this for the masterclass. One more thing, this should be a totally different video, but one of the biggest questions people ask is, how do you get on stages? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna save that for the next video. How do you get on stages and how do you speak in Clubhouse? That's coming up next. Make sure you hit the subscribe and the bell to always be notified of the upcoming videos. And by the way, we're also going to show you where you can get a free Clubhouse book, a strategy notes in the coming episodes, but you gotta watch the series and share with your friends and give it a like, okay? Deal? All right, we've got ourselves a deal. Deal, right? Okay. Aloha, Coach Deb, and get my hair out of the way with the microphone. See you in the next one. I'll see you in the next one. I hit the record button off. Oh, it's not ending. OMG, I guess I have to do it the old-fashioned way.